Unfortunately, one fan favourite who won't be there is Rhiannon Metcalfe, of course, suffering that ACL injury in the trial in Darwin. How's your recovery going?
Yeah, it's not going too bad. Obviously, I haven't quite started yet. I'm not at the starting point. I have surgery next week, so that'll be, when day one starts and I can go through the rehab process. But at the moment, just focusing on getting the knee ready for surgery so I can come out of surgery as best as I possibly can.
Talk us through the incident itself. Did you know what you'd done as soon as it happened?
Yeah, look, I don't think I'll ever forget that moment. It is the first serious injury that I've had in sports over 27 years, and that's the first one, so that's a pretty good run. But yeah, I think I remember looking down and my knee was about 45 degrees out, and I was hoping that it was probably a dislocated knee. I was hoping, but as soon as I went down, all the signs were there. It was an ACL, so yeah, that was definitely a defining moment.
Such disappointing timing for you after you put in the pre-season, and they are short seasons. How are you dealing with that mentally?
Oh, it's fine. You're playing sport when you take the field. Unfortunately, that's the risk of playing sport. Whether it's training or on the game. Injury is always a risk. But yeah, I've had so much support, whether it's from the girls, the club, family and friends, and all the girls within the AFLW, players from other clubs. The support's been absolutely overwhelming. Well,
it's fantastic to be hearing you so positive, and you have said that you'll be the best cheerleader the Crows have ever had. What sort of role will you take on the sidelines?
Well, at the moment, I think we're looking at a bit of a mentoring role and coaching role for the girls that are going to be playing the ruck. So, I mean, obviously we have Doc, who's the SME in rucking, so he's shown us a lot of really good techniques since we started training this year. But I guess one thing I have is I've physically gone up against the opponents in the first 2 seasons, so it's one thing to watch as much video and footage as you can, but it's another thing to actually go up against the girls, and so I'll try and give as much advice as I can to the girls that are filling that role.
Of course, Jess Foley announced today that she will be taking that role on Saturday night, so she lent on you particularly for some advice?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, it's maybe a bit daunting for her, it's such a quick change and unexpected, I guess. But she's such a versatile player, and with a basketball background and everything, she's the kind of player that can play anywhere on the field. So, not even worried about her filling that role. She's going to, absolutely kill it.
Well, you've been here since the start, since its inception. What's been different this pre-season under Doc Clark?
Well, obviously, it's a new coach, so we've got a whole new structure and everything. He's introduced some new concepts to us, which obviously we got to trial out in Darwin a couple of weekends ago, and it all went pretty smoothly, and it was the first time we really got to put it into full effect. So really happy with how that went, and we ended up getting the win as well, which is always nice. So yeah, just really excited to see his new structure and all these concepts come into place, and hopefully play out well for us.
Yeah, there are certainly very high hopes for the side. We do have a viewer question for you. It comes from Caitlin. She wants to know, from a player's perspective, are the standards of skills improving year on year?
Oh, absolutely. We have the premiership photo back in our change room, and you can see, we're looking at it today and kind of laughing about it because we all look, chubbier in the face and everything. And each year when you come back into the pre-season, you're 150% more prepped than what you were the previous year, and the skills are getting better, fitness levels are getting higher. So yeah,
so just more professional all round, I guess.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks very much for your time, Rhi. So sorry about the injury, but great to hear you being so positive around the group. So all the best for the season.
Awesome. Thank you very much.